Welcome, everybody. It's your boy, the Versace Stoner. We're here with another episode, well, sort of an episode of the VSW Podcast. We just got some breaking news and some words from one of our guests coming on this week, April Hunter. Unfortunately, Florida's going to be hit with a hurricane, and it's not looking good. And people need to prepare for that. It's going to be total chaos. I was down there last year when there was a hurricane, and let me tell you, it wasn't pretty. Mass chaos, people going everywhere, a lot of people trying to get into closer inland, closer to, hotels, Disneyland flooded, a lot of issues. So we are postponing that, unfortunately. It's, just one of those things that we have to do. It just happens. It's not something that we planned. We will reschedule and it will happen, but we will be finding, we will find something to replace it. We are looking at possibly doing a watch along with the Kill City Cup, and kind of showing it and showing the whole thing in its entirety. But we'll be watching along with you and showing us what parts we really enjoyed and what parts we'd like to see expanded on. There is like I said, if you looked into our interview with the Queen Gia. We started getting into kind of backstories and, what directions this thing could go and where they could go. And, so many possibilities, and the creativity behind this project, just amazing. Gotta love it. I have to love it. You gotta love it. Everybody should love it. Kill City Cup, great film. But yeah, and a lot of big news coming out of the wrestling world too. I just want to talk quickly about before, we go into other stuff a little bit. Is all the Limitless news. I don't know if you have IWTV or if you were in Maine over the weekend and checked out Vacation Land Cup. If you did, you would have seen a lot of action, a lot of excitement, and a lot of, great things happening. First off, Rib Bison beating Big Beef, becoming the new Limitless World Champion, sharing that title with, other names that have won that, like MJF, Anthony Green, Christian Casanova. I mean, the list goes on how good some of these guys' names are and how far they are in this industry. Rip Bison really coming a long way. I saw this guy back in the day tag teaming it, and I was like, he's interesting, he's cool, but, I'd like to see him do something a little bit more. Something about him. And then all of a sudden, I seen him started to lose his old gimmick and come out with something new, and I was like, this is him. This is what I want to see. This is that. And he reminds me of that old kind of Demolition feel of Axe Smash, and it's like, it works really good, especially when he was running with Perry and, they're running the tag team, Mad, I believe it was called. And so, kudos to him. He's a great superstar. And then one of my favorite wrestlers, and with one of my favorite managers, world class Channing Thomas wins the Vacation Land Cup. Great thing. We've seen him come so far in just this industry as well. Another guy, from his old days, as Timmy Thunder, and all the way up to world class Channing Thomas. It's just amazing to see his progression. He is the next to break out in New England. And he took that victory, and then he challenged Rip Bison to the Limitless World title. I mean, this was like WrestleMania 9 vibes. Like, Yokozuna just won, but then bam, out comes Hogan. But it was a little bit different. And, challenge accepted. Rip is no punk. And so they went at it, and Channing Thomas wins the title. Wins the Limitless World title. I mean, that is amazing, right? All in one night. Vacation Land Cup winner and Limitless World title winner. And another one, now just, on the list. And then we find out, I found out anyways, and I heard it, that Rip Bison will be going to Japan. That is amazing. So congrats to him. So many great wrestlers have been fighting in Japan lately. Anthony Green, another one, just doing great things out there in Noah. Another, a lot of things to check out on that. And I would definitely see, what Rip Bison's going to be doing in Japan. Because he has a really good, strong style in his approach in wrestling. And, I really like that. I can respect that. it's something a little bit different. So seeing what he'll do out there, and then coming back and what he'll do with and use with his own promotion and such, it's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to have a lot of things else, like I said, coming this week. We will not be having that again April Hunter interview due to the weather coming into Florida. That has been canceled. We will be doing a Kill City Cup watch along. We'll be watching the whole thing. You can check that out. It will be something fun. We'll make it fun, believe me. And we will try to get another interview this week. We will have the normal JWO, clowning around episode. I guess there was some stuff that happened down there over the weekend. And, we're going to kind of catch up with them and see what happened. I wasn't around. I didn't see it. But, this is just, like I said, a great kind of time again in indie wrestling with the new Limitless World Champion. And not only that, you got, like I said, a lot of stuff happening on, the scene in general with people going across seas, overseas, and everywhere else. So it's going to be, like I said, a fun time. We're going to be trying to cover it all. We're getting back to podcasting, back into the interviews, back into it. Kill City, a lot of things coming with that. We have some Super Clash stuff. We also have another fan coming on. Well, not a fan, but another wrestler coming on that will be on soon, too. I haven't announced him yet. He'll be fighting in Super Clash as well, Super Clash 5. That's that event taking place in England. We've had a few of them. We had the promoter on, and we had another wrestler on, so it's going to be a lot of fun. So just stay tuned to the VSW podcast, and I hope everybody has a great week. Versace Stoner out.